Hey everyone, it's Desiree Wolfe here of DesireeWolfe.com, also known as the Sassy Mama CEO, the Rebel Mamapreneur, all of that kind of stuff. Hey, I thought I would do a quick Google Hangout because it's been a while since I've done one, so why the heck not, right? Everybody is using their scope and their blab and all of this stuff, so I thought, oh, I'm going to be old school and bring back the Hangout. Today, I wanted to talk about how to attract high-end paying clients when you are stuck in a low budget mindset. And this doesn't mean that you're cheap. It just means that you necessarily wouldn't buy the product that you're selling right now for whatever reason. So here's the thing. We're going to chat about that real quick. This isn't going to be super long. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about mindset. It's Friday afternoon. I've grabbed my drink of choice. Go ahead and grab yours and let's get started. Woohoo! All right, for those who don't know me, I am Desiree Wolfe. My website is DesireeWolfe.com. I work with Mamapreneurs in creating time-saving and productive strategies and habits through automating and marketing. Sound like a mouthful? It sure is. Go ahead, check out the website, and I'll give you some free tips and a list of 10 rebellious ideas that you can grow your business online. I work with a lot of direct sellers, and the challenge of having higher end products, I hear it a lot because a lot of times direct sellers get into the industry because it's cost effective to start a business in a box sort of thing. So they're in it to make some extra money, maybe get out of the house, all of that kind of stuff. What happens is they start to struggle finding the right audience for their business. And if you have followed me for any length of time, you know that I'm constantly talking about knowing your niche, finding your ideal client, having the perfect audience for your business. It's an old school way of thinking that network marketing, you have to market to everybody. That doesn't work anymore. The consumer's brain has changed, and the psychology of the way people buy is totally different than it was even 5 years ago. So you have to build a relationship with your customers, regardless of what kind of business model that you have. So what do you do when you have a product that is out of what you would normally buy in, as far as price range goes? Well, here's the first thing that you need to realize. You need to understand that having a low budget mindset is really what's holding you back. So you have clients and you're trying to sell them, let's say it's a $150 bag or it's a $150 cooking widget that they could really use. But in the back of your mind, you're thinking, well, I'm a Walmart shopper. How am I supposed to find people who are going to spend $150 on a cookie tray? Well, the thing is, it's not about you. And that's the number one thing that you have to remember when you are looking for your ideal clients. It's not about where you would shop. It's not about what you would spend for your widget or utensil or your piece of clothing. It's about where would they hang out. So you sort of have to look at yourself and go, okay, it's not about me, it's about them. So how do I figure out where they hang out? You have to sort of step out of your skin and step into the skin of your shopper. And honestly, if you don't know where they're hanging out, ask around. Find people, find one or two people who are your ideal client. Take a look around on the internet, look at higher end stores. So if you're used to shopping at Walmart and that's where you hang out on your Saturdays in your yoga pants and, you know, your hair up in a bun, start thinking about where would somebody want to buy a higher end version of this. And it's really easy to just take a look at ads and pull out your Sunday ads and compare the prices and the quality of the products of where people might shop. So you might pull out your Walmart ad that you get in the mail, but open Sunday's paper and you're going to see the Macy's section or Bed Bath & Beyond. You're going to see the price difference, the name brand difference. You'll probably see a quality difference. You'll see a difference in the way that the advertising is laid out. That's sort of how you start to get in the mindset of who these people are. Start sort of pretending that you are this person and say, okay, well, I'm not going to buy a $7 Walmart gadget. I'm going to buy a $20 gadget at Bed Bath & Beyond. Yes, they both do the same thing, but it's a mindset of where somebody prefers to shop. And there's, I can get into the psychology of shopping for hours on why certain people shop at certain places versus just going to the cheapest place. So you sort of have to just take a look at yourself and set aside what you would think is happening in your shopping habits. Because remember, when you're looking to connect with your ideal audience, it's not about you. It's not about where do you hang out. It's about where do they hang out. So you really have to start thinking about what do they do? Where do they go? And all you need to do is really find one person. Find one. Whether you happen to be talking to a mom at the park or it's a girlfriend who doesn't like to shop at Walmart, have the conversation with her. Say, well, where do you shop? And, ask her, say, if you don't mind me asking, how much did you spend on this beautiful cooking dish? Really start doing some surveys to find out where it is that they prefer to shop and ask people, how much do you like to spend on specific products? Here's the thing. I'm not a big name brand shoe person. And so I think it's horrific to spend more than $20 on a pair of shoes, and $20 is even pushing it. But I have friends who are in the exact same income bracket as me who love to spend $50 to $100 on a pair of shoes, but they might shop at Walmart for their groceries. So there's a difference in a mindset of how much somebody wants to spend on something. So if you sell higher priced handbags, for example, and you have a friend who has a really nice Kate Spade, ask her what prompted her to buy it, or what was it about it that she found it attractive. And that's how you start to get into the mindset of why somebody's going to spend more money on one type of product versus another. So this question actually came to me in my Facebook group, which is the Mamapreneur Rebel think tank, the Rebel Mamapreneur think tank. The question was actually posed. She said, I have no problem understanding why people want to spend money on a certain thing. I have a problem because I don't shop where they shop. So you need to, figure out how can you connect with these people outside of hanging out at Macy's, because other than being a creepster, you're not going to get much out of it. If you're wandering around Macy's, kind of creeping around looking for the right kind of woman that might buy what you're offering, you'll feel really uncomfortable, and you're not just going to go up to a complete stranger and say, hey, I see you paying $100 for that blouse. I've got some great handbags for you. They're probably going to call security. They're probably going to think you're some kind of weirdo. So you don't have to necessarily hang out where they're hanging out physically. Find out where these people are also hanging out online. And that is going to be another key factor to connecting with them if you're uncomfortable or you wouldn't normally find where they're shopping outside of, the internet. That's why I strongly recommend building an online presence, because this is going to help you connect with people that you normally wouldn't connect with outside of your home. Does that make sense? So here's the thing. You have to remember, it's not about you. It's about them. And chances are, if they are shopping at a Macy's physically, they're going to be looking at Macy's websites. They probably have liked Macy's on Facebook. These are all things that you can be paying attention to without having to really be uncomfortable outside of the internet. That's what makes the internet so wonderful. You have all of these great resources right at your fingertips without having to get uncomfortable. So, and you can see the man running around answering his phone. That's what happens when you work from home, right? Right. All right, cool. All right, so that's really all I wanted to talk about. If you have any questions, then head over to DesireeWolfe.com and you can send me an email, or there's a link to join the Facebook page, and I'll put the link up with here when I go to edit this and make it go live. Join me over in the Facebook group. You can ask all kinds of questions. I'm in there every day, usually 2-3 times a day, if not more. So yeah, head over there and ask me any kinds of questions about growing your business. My favorite topics to talk about are automating your business, finding your customers online, and really growing your online tribe with the right customers, because all of this is really going to help you save time in your business. It's going to help you create productive habits, because if you're connecting with the right people, then you can save a lot of time and get rid of the wrong people that you're connecting with. All right. Thanks so much. Again, I'm Desiree Wolfe of DesireeWolfe.com over here. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.